you are. Today's Tango Tourism, 12:15. There are 7 Tango Tourisms left. Get yours while you still can, as there will be no more. Okay, today's topic, pressure. What do I mean when I say pressure? Pressure in this case refers to physiological pressure, i.e. hand pressure, forearm pressure, bicep pressure, shoulder pressure, and head pressure. How much physiological pressure is too much? Well, there's a really simple way to answer that question. Here it is. Less is more. It's that simple. So your idea of pressure and somebody else's idea of pressure are radically different from each other. However, we can all kind of sort of mix that and meter that together to arrive at a comfortable level of pressure. However, in order to get to that comfortable place, we have to err on the side of caution. So if this is too much pressure, and this is like no pressure over here at all. So, and your idea of pressure is somewhere over here, and somebody else's idea of pressure is over here, what do we want? We want this guy closer to the end than anything else. We're always metering to the lowest common denominator when it refers to pressure. Okay, so I want to show you an idea of a way to train yourself to essentially have less pressure. With the help of my handy dandy, you see there's a reason why that balloon is sitting there, my handy dandy helper, the balloon. Ta-da! The balloon actually helps us to train ourselves to not have so much physiological pressure with the body, or with the arms, or with the head for that matter. Okay, so I want to show you what this looks like. I want you to pay attention to the curvature of the balloon. Yes? And I'm simply going to what most people would think of as, or just lightly touch the balloon and look what happens. You can see my finger going into the balloon, and you can see the balloon bulging just a little bit, and the curvature changing just a little bit. That, believe it or not, is actually too much pressure. Ideally, what we're wanting to do is lightly hold the balloon, and nothing more than that, so that it slides between our fingers. That is the proper amount of pressure. What does this mean when it refers to the embrace? So when you're creating the embrace, and this is how you want to train yourself, look at what happens. The balloon is not bulging. When you're creating an embrace, just as a thought, most people, their fingers are outstretched like this. You actually want to close them. Looks like you're not grabbing them. And look what happens when I do this. Look, you can see it bulging. We don't want this. Instead, less. And this happens for lead as well as for follow. We're talking about hand pressure. How much pressure is too much? We're talking about forearm pressure right there. And we're talking about bicep pressure. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of guys that like do this thing. And look what happens to that. We don't want it. And now we talk about, last but not least, head pressure. How much head pressure is too much? A lot. So instead, take out the head pressure. Much simpler, i.e., better posture. All right, so one more detail. It's this. You may not like to dance this way. You may like to dance this way. You may agree with this, you may disagree with this. You can argue this until you're blue in the face, but 2 things are true that weren't true before I shot this video. 1, less pressure will make your partners 10,000 times happier. Why? Less work. And 2, the less amount of physiological pressure that you place on your partner or your partner's body, the easier it is for them to move within the construct of the embrace. It's that simple. Agree with me? Disagree with me? Don't care. What I do care about is a happy smile on your partner's face. And the only way that you're going to get there is less pressure. My 2 cents. Take it or leave it, don't care. But I do care about this. Have a lovely day, and I will see you on a social dance floor somewhere. Ooh, where'd my dance partner go? Ah, there you are. Let's go dancing. Milonga? Nah. How about balls, right? Okay.